cultural patterns is on Egypt. I chose Egypt as my country because it has so much history and is very intriguing. The population is approximately 87 million people. That Egypt is a desert, so it's hot and humid, and the winters are very mild. The location of Egypt is found in between Libya, Israel, and Sudan. Egypt also has coastlines of the Red Sea and the Mediterranean Sea. My first cultural pattern is high context culture. High context culture is basically when a culture bases its life and their way they speak to people off of if they use gestures or if they talk to them. And this country, they are very important on eye contact, making sure you use phrases and words. Body language is also very important. If you give off bad body language, they can sense it. This is very important in the Egyptian culture as stated by Ezian articles. When you use hand signals and gestures, they're insulting to the culture. So if you are there and you are asking for directions and you point or you use a thumbs up, that is very insulting and they will not be very happy with you. Always using words and phrases is important. Also, when you're having conversation, when Egyptians first start becoming friends with one another, they have conversations at large distances. Once they become more friendly, they will have close conversations in closer quarters. They will also shake hands, they'll hug, kiss, they'll be much more friendly. But until you are good friends with them, stay distant. The third cultural pattern, or the second cultural pattern is power distance. Power distance is basically of how the culture goes off of ruling and if they follow the government or if they are just able to live freely and do as they please. However, in Egypt, the population is about 94% Muslim, as stated by Commerce Global. So in turn, this means the cultural pattern is 70% power distance. The culture, or the Egyptians aren't able to talk they aren't allowed to live freely. They go based off of the government and rules and regulations. Just plain old citizens, they just have to work and follow the rules. And but people who are of higher power and wealth, they are able to grow in the country and do as they please. But if not, then they are to just live and follow the rules. To conclude, Egypt is a very interesting country that has two cultural patterns of high context culture and power distance. However, there are many more that we have learned in our text and in the readings but we only were to choose two, and these are the two that are most important in the culture of Egypt. And I'm stopped. It's fine.